This week, it's chess challenges and the power of ESP. ESP! There's no such thing as ESP. You're a liar. This magical episode of Scam School brought to you by Carbonite. Welcome to the show that's just like Where's Waldo? If Waldo was consistently drunk and alone at the bar. Scam School, the only show dedicated to social engineering at the bar and on the street. I'm your host, Brian Brushwood, and this week we are back at Stanford University with the Chess Club, where we find not only a mind-bending chess challenge, but real ESP. How'd you like to have real ESP? Well, guess what? You're about to. Except it's a lie. Like everything on this show, it's a lie. All right, so we are back with the Stanford Chess Club, and this time I have a whole new set of challenges. You guys kicked ass last time. Now we're gonna take it to the next level. I didn't even know how to describe this. There's the whole type of puzzle that I didn't even know existed. How many of you guys have played Minesweeper before? You guys, okay, everyone has, of course, right? Now with Minesweeper, of course, you click on a spot and it tells you how many times the piece next to you is threatened all the way around, okay? We're gonna play Chess Minesweeper, and we set up 3 puzzles. Because I'm an idiot and a dumbass, I don't know which of these are harder than the others, but I do encourage everyone at home, pause the video, take these all one at a time if you wanna play along at home, but I want you guys to dive in and try to complete each of these puzzles. Now, I'll tell you a few things. First of all, you see that we got a bunch of zeros here on this one. This means spaces that are threatened 0 time. And of course, if you're not hip to chess, obviously it means threatening means whatever, you know, when a piece can get another piece. So for example, this one is threatened 2 times. So you can have a pawn here that would threaten it once, and then a bishop here that would threaten it once. But if you had a rook here, then this would not be true because it's threatened 3 times and it can only be threatened twice. Same thing with all the zeros all the way on down. And so each of you guys have been given a king, a queen, a bishop, a rook, a knight, and a pawn. That is all you need to solve it. Now you have to use all 6 pieces in there, but again, same rules as always. Whoever finishes first gets a free copy of my book. But meanwhile, you got any questions before we get started?
Can you put the piece on the space?
Can you put the, oh no, that's a good point. That is a good point. For the answer, you do not need to, because that's a good point. You might put a pawn there and say, well, it's not threatening it any times, but every one of these numbered spots is an unoccupied space. Any other questions?
That one looks hard.
Everyone's like, screw that configuration, all right?
How are the pawns moving?
Whether they're going one way or the other.
Together.
That's a very good question. I'm gonna say whichever way you want. I mean, if you want to decide that it's white's going this way or white's going that way, I suspect it'll be just as complicated either way. So I'll tell you what, you guys can decide to do the puzzle right in front of you, or you could decide to say, screw this one, it's hard, and then run over to another side. But regardless, you have a timer. Start the timer, and go. Everybody dive in.
Let's change our tactics this time. So, yeah. No, I just figured.
For pieces like this one's all the way through, right? This one?
I'm not sure. Does it go all the way through?
Yes, it does go all the way through.
So how do you want to put this?
Those are such
If
good
this
sports,
rook
yeah.
is here, does it attack this? Oh,
Well, no, because
not with the
it
knight
doesn't
here.
go through this, but it does go through these
But
channels.
if this knight wasn't here, it would,
Yes,
right?
correct.
I know.
Because it blocks.
I think they got it.
Is this the final configuration?
Depends what way the pawn is going.
I'm going to say there's a solution going the other way as
1, 2,
well.
3, 4. We've got 3 here, which leaves this one here, which means I can do that. And how many do we have on this? 1, 2, 3, 4. Are we missing one for? Oh no, 3.
This way.
Bishop,
But the queen is tricky because
This doesn't work though.
the other one doesn't work. That one's
We
fine.
need 3.
But our one works.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. This one, we already have our first winner here. All right, good. That was good. How long did it take? What's the time? 7 minutes. Awesome. All right, now if you guys want to help, you can help on the other 2.
That was a team. That was a team effort.
That was a team effort, man, because it's tough.
We
You
can
got all
definitely
these-
use your help over here.
All right. Here.
Yeah, here, we'll see. This one goes to the solved puzzle. Well done. That was awesome.
So bishop, knight can go here. Get these 2, and then pawn go there. Hey, we've got to another one, and we won a second one.
Do you guys have it? Holy crap, I'm crowning you guys second place. That's awesome. What's the time? 15 minutes, 30 seconds. All right, now everybody has to go on this last
Technically,
one right
we
here.
just got here from the previous
Okay, hold
one.
on.
Right? You
Yeah,
guys
here we
have
go.
a solution already or no?
We got a solution for the pawn.
For white going this way, but they haven't figured it out to have white going the other way.
And it's okay to have
Oh.
How was it before? 9 lines working on this. I think it could be there already.
Is that it?
Wait, does that work?
There we go. We got a
Yes.
winner. What's the time?
Yes.
18 minutes, 50 seconds. Give yourselves a round of applause. You guys killed it. That was freaking awesome.
We all get
Wow.
a book. We all get a book.
You all get a book. Hell yeah, of course. And a beer. I'm buying for everyone. Look, man, not to be a downer, your computer's gonna die. It's gonna crash, it's gonna melt in the fire, all your valuable files will be totally gone forever. What are you gonna do? Nothing, because you suck and you didn't think in advance to back it up on Carbonite. That's right, Carbonite! Carbonite.com is a magical land where your files go to live forever in the cloud. You're talking about photos, blackmail, awesome nudie pics of your ex-girlfriend. They can all be there forever on Carbonite. Sign up for a 15-day trial using promo code SCAMSCHOOL. And the best part is, once you back your files up on Carbonite and you decide it's the best thing that ever happened to planet Earth, you'll get 2 months free with your sign up on that promo code. Best of all, think about this. Not only does it back up your most vital assets, but you can access those files from anywhere on your iPad, on your iPhone. It's all in the magical cloud. Protect your blackmail material on Carbonite. They probably don't want me saying that. All right, we got time for one more amazing thing, and you're not gonna believe what happened. When you guys were not looking, me and Edwin totally got struck by radioactive lightning. And it melded our minds and gave us the power through the, actually the lightning struck the chessboard and it bounced off, and we have chess ESP now. It only works with chess pieces, all right? I'll tell you what, here, do me a favor. Turn around, Edwin, look the other way, look the other way. And you, plug his ears. Andrew, pick any piece you want from the board. There you go, take all the other ones, drop it right in. Get rid of them. All right, here we go. Got it.
Fun.
Edwin, turn around.
Okay.
Using your amazing psychic ability and your ability to hear things, what piece is inside that mug? And I want to know not only which piece it is, but also what color it is.
Can I shake it?
Yeah, sure.
It's definitely small.
He can verify it definitely is a chess piece.
Say knight?
What color?
Black.
What? Turn around! Take off your glasses! Somebody pick me a different piece. Awesome. Edwin!
Can I shake it again?
Yeah.
Alright. Bishop.
What color, Bishop?
White.
What? How can this be? And the bond works 2 ways. Watch here, I'm gonna turn the other way. Somebody pick a piece. Somebody cover my ears. I'm gonna cover my own ears. You guys are hurling racial insults at me. I can't hear you because I'm looking the other way.
Go. So did cover
sorry.
your ears help?
I did. I covered my ears. Can I touch
go.
it? That's an awkward thing to say.
You can touch the mug, yes.
This is tough. It's either a rook or a knight. Is it a rook? It is a rook? Good. All right. This one sounds white. Is it a white rook?
They must bang harder or something.
You heard it right here from the Stanford Chess Club. White rooks bang harder. Put it on your t-shirts.
Oh, jeez.
All right, you guys want to learn how to pull this on your friends? Yeah. All right, good. All right, does anyone have a suspicion that's how it works?
Hand signaling of some
No, that's a good one. A lot of people think there's hand signals, and you can. Of course, we've covered on Scam School how to do hand signals or maybe the way you phrase stuff. But the best part is we could not even talk and it would still work. Could you do it well without looking or whatever? Yeah, that would be tougher. You have to physically be in the same room. I'll say that much. Any other guesses? Oh, we have a winner! You're able to encode every single piece on the chessboard by the orientation of the cup. The simple code we worked out. Here, let me grab some pieces. I'll set it up for you. So here's the thing. You can see when you set the mug, and we picked this board because specifically when you set the mug on it, it fills a 3x3 quadrant right here, right? So wherever you set it, now obviously we tended to set it in the middle, but you could put it anywhere else. And we just decided in advance that 12 o'clock from Edwin's position would be the white pawn facing towards me, right? So you set it down. So right towards me is the white pawn, right towards him is the black pawn. And then from there on out, we just went roughly with the values. Now, obviously, you guys know as far as points go, a bishop and a knight are both worth 3 points. But so we just decided to do bishop first, then knight, then rook, queen, and king as you went all the way around. And then likewise on the other side. Any questions? Who's willing to team up and try this for us? Yeah, there we go. Both of you guys come on up here. Get up here. So get all set up. All right, couple of things. The only way you can get busted, and I think this is the part that Edwin was worried about, is that if you are first starting, you're going to be hesitant about how you set this down and you want to make sure it's right. That's going to telegraph what's going on. So what I do is I just act like I don't care. And I sit here, I'm shaking the piece the whole time. Meanwhile, what I'm really doing is I'm looking out in advance. I'm saying, okay, I'm going to set it here. Let's see, it's pawn, bishop, rook, and then I decide in advance and I just slam it down, pointing at the one spot that I decided in advance. All right,
You
so
like the shake?
I'll tell you what, it was good. It was very good. All right, we'll have you be the sender first. Turn around, Andrew. I want to see you. I want to see your face. I want to see your ears. All right, here we go. All right, here. I'm gonna hand you one. Andrew. That was good, actually. Now we know he wasn't cheating.
Okay, so I have to. Well, you're out with pieces.
Yep.
I'm shaking, right?
Sure. Shake it. That's the other thing. I love shaking it because it makes that red herring, right? So nobody can.
That's down to white. I'll give you that. And it's not small. White pawn.
And let's see if he's right. Is it? And it's the white pawn! Huzzah! As always, want to give a huge thanks to the Stanford Chess Club for slumming with us. Those guys were brilliant and we had a freaking blast. I want to hear about your success stories and failure stories, so why don't you post them at the forums at scamschool.tv, where you can see all of our episodes right back to episode 1. It's like 200 episodes now, right? Of course, you can follow me on Facebook. I'm at facebook.com/wood. Between you and me, I'm a little bit embarrassed as to how few people like me on Facebook. I think I'm highly unlikable, at least on Facebook, maybe in real life as well. And of course, if you want to suggest your favorite bar scam, write me directly at brian@revision3.com. Next week, you're not going to want to miss it. We're going on a treasure hunt. We're going to try to find Nessie, that's the Loch Ness Monster, Sasquatch, that's Bigfoot himself, and the Chupacabra. Hopefully, they're all drinking at the bar. Just in case, I'm going to start searching at the bar. You never know. They might as well be at the bar. Where's the bar? There's too much chess.